Well, it's very special to our team and our community. You know, Gaffney's a football town, and the community expects to go, and the players grow up expecting to go. So we're real pleased that we're going, and glad that we're here. Well, I think our strengths now are running game, and of course our defense has been playing well all year. Early on, offensively, we tried to throw the football and run from the spread, and we found that our better offense was to run, getting the eye of some, and getting 2 tight ends and run the football, and been successful at it. Well, I think first and foremost, their tall wide receiver, A.J. Green. He's about 6'4", reminds me of a kid we had a couple of years ago, Sidney Rice. He's 6'4", leaps really well. They try to get the football in his hands. We've got to make sure that young man does not have a good night. Hopefully we win, but what I'd like for them to remember is our kids played a hard-fought, clean football game, and gave everything they had and left everything out on the field. Like what to be?
Your legacy.
Legacy. I guess just to be a coach, remember that he cared about his ball players. You know, I got in this business because I care about students and not so much winning and losing, but them to be good citizens and learn a lot of life lessons from the game of football. Well, I'd like to thank a lot of people, mainly our administration at Gaffney High School. They're very supportive and enable us to do the things we want to do, which makes my job a whole lot easier. And of course, all the support personnel that we have is just great at Gaffney, and just really appreciate everybody and everything everybody does.
Well, I tell you, the long-term goal is to always get to Williams-Brice Stadium and play in the championship game, and that's what we look forward to starting with. But then once the season starts, it might sound like an old cliche, but you do one game at a time, and the next game is always the most important game. All right, we got 2 good quarterbacks. We got a good running back in Dominique Myers. We got outstanding receivers. The offensive line is a little green, but they're coming around pretty good, and so that's the biggest strength. The defense is playing a little bit better now than they did to start with. We only had 1 guy back on defense that played last year, that started last year, so I'm real pleased with the defense, the way they've progressed, and I hope they'll play good in this game today. Well, they have a great tailback. He sees daylight good. He runs well. They have outstanding linebacker. They're just an outstanding what you call football team. They're good on offense, defense, kicking game. All of it's good. I'd like for them to remember that we got in and fought hard, and I appreciate their backing, and just remember how exciting it is to get to Columbia and play in the weekend of champions. Well, I'd like for it to be that Coach McKissick was a hard-working guy, worked hard, he treated everybody fair, and he put the welfare of the players first, and I think that would about cover it all. I'd like to thank my wife, my family, all the assistant coaches, the players, and we have great fans in Summerville, and I'd like to thank them also.
From Williams-Brice Stadium on the campus of the University of South Carolina, 2M Sports Incorporated presents the South Carolina High School League, the Big 16 championship game between the Indians of Gaffney and the Green Wave of Summerville. Summerville will take the opening kickoff and bring it out to the 20-yard line, and that is where our Big 16 state championship game will begin. Dominique Myers with the opening return here for the Green Wave. I'm Jim Henderson, happy to be with you here today for the Big 16 state championship game. A huge crowd on hand for what ought to be a tremendous contest between Summerville in the Green Wave with a record of 12-2 this year, and the Indians of Gaffney in the white with a record of 11-3. Summerville will open with a football from the 21-yard line. And the first play is a handoff to the tailback. Dominique Myers, and the 5'8", 140-pound running back, is stuffed after a gain of only a yard or two. Leading the way was Bryce Smiley, a 5'11", 200-pound linebacker, along with Julius Wilkerson, 6'3", 215. And Wilkerson, the leading tackler on this Indians ball club, with 185 tackles and 5 interceptions during the season. Myers, the workhorse ball carrier for Summerville, 1,446 yards on 221 carries and 8 touchdowns, over 100 yards a game. In the gun is the quarterback for Greenville, and his pass is going to be high and incomplete. That was Justin Kramer, 6'2", 200-pound senior quarterback. His pass is incomplete, and it will bring up third down and 10 yards to go. Kramer, outstanding season for Summerville. 133 completions in 215 attempts, 2,100 yards, 22 touchdowns, only 9 interceptions. Kramer will operate out of the shotgun again with Myers alongside. Wideouts to both sides, trips to the near side. Pass is thrown, it will be complete, and that will be enough for a first down out to the 37-yard line. Kramer found out there Brian Blanton, 6', 170-pounder. Blanton with 21 receptions this season for 317 yards for the Green Wave. Of course, the Green Wave coached by John McKissick, and we will talk a lot about him, one of the great coaches of all time in high school football. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Kramer going to throw again. Pass is almost picked off. He threw it behind his intended receiver out there, and it was almost intercepted by Cameron Tate. The pass was intended for A.J. Green, and they're going to throw a lot to him today. Green, big number 1 for Greenville, 71 receptions for 1,331 yards and 15 touchdowns, and he is only a sophomore, 6'4", 175. You'll see him in plays a lot here today. 2nd and 10 now for the Indians. And this time Kramer will operate under center, but he's going to call a timeout. Didn't like what he saw, so he will call a timeout here with 10 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. No score in our Big 16 state championship game. They're taking a timeout, so will we. We'll be right back. 2nd and 10, the ball at the 37-yard line. Kramer operating out of the gun again. Man in motion is Green to the left. Kramer drops, wants to throw over the middle. It will be complete for a first down into Indian territory at the 42-yard line. Tremendous reception out there. And it will be a first down. Markel Willis, the 6', 160-pounder, who this year had 34 receptions for 509 yards, will get the ball to the Indian 42-yard line. So the Green Wave on the move here in the first quarter. Opening possession of the game. Trips again to the near side. Lone setback out to the far, wide receiver rather. Out there is A.J. Green, the other A.J. Green. There are 2. Handoff, quarterback keeper. Up the middle for a couple of yards. We will actually call out 2 A.J. Greens for Summerville. And they both play. So Kramer will get a couple on that, but actually only 1. They officially only give him 1 to the 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 9 yards to go for the Green Wave. Our Big 16 state championship game just underway here in the first quarter. Kramer in the gun, Myers beside him on 2nd and 9. Single file, 3 wides to the right. Kramer, pressure from the back's got to scramble. Wants to throw, puts it up. Pass is incomplete. Intended out there for Willis, and a great defensive play by J.B. Shippey. 5'10", 180-pound linebacker. Will bring 3rd and 9 now for the Indians. So Summerville with its first 3rd down opportunity here in the game. As we mentioned, McKissick, the head coach, what an outstanding career this man has had. John McKissick has been around longer than most people in this stadium, probably, just coaching high school football. 531 career wins, 11 state championships. Green in motion again to the left. Kramer behind center, drops. Wants to throw, flushed out of the pocket. Now going to throw. Pass is complete to the 25-20. 15-10, Willis, touchdown. Markel Willis, the senior wide receiver, has put the Green Wave on the board from 42 yards away. And it is 6-0. David Bear on to try the point after. Out of the hole to Brian Klauser. Kick is up. Kick is good. 7-0 our score. 9 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Green Wave strike early with a fury and lead it by the score of 7-0. We're back in a moment. David Balderson will kick it off for Summerville following the Green Wave's touchdown here in the opening minutes of the Big 16 State Championship game here at Williams-Brice Stadium at the University of South Carolina. Tyson Petty will be back to receive the kick. He's on the near side. On the far side is Cameron Tate. Our first look today at the Indians, and it will be at the goal line. It will be Tate. Up the middle, lost the ball momentarily, but somehow held on. He juggled it as he was running, and he is ripped down at the 20-yard line. So that is where the Indians of Gaffney will go on offense. Head coach for Gaffney is Phil Strickland. He is finishing his 19th season and has 202 career wins. So we've got 2 of South Carolina's finest here today. The quarterback for Gaffney is Malcolm Long, 6'2", 205-pounder, and he'll operate out of the I formation. Man in motion to the right. The pitch back will be to the tailback. That's Quentin Hemphill, and Hemphill will get out near the 25-yard line. Hemphill, an outstanding running back, gained 979 yards this year and 142 carries. Scored 12 touchdowns. He'll pick up 4, make it 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Ball on the right hash. Long fakes, wants to throw. Puts it up, has a man out there, but underthrows his intended receiver. That being Julian Fowler. And so that'll bring up 3rd and 5. Long this season, 139 out of 280 for 1,909 yards, 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Both quarterbacks like to throw, so we're probably going to be here for a while. Big 3rd down play early for the Indians. 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 actually from the 25. Long to throw again, wide open in the flat, caught. Out to the 36-yard line, that's enough for a 1st down. Making the reception out there for Gaffney will be Quentin Hemphill out of the backfield. Or let's check that. It will be Cameron Tate. Tate makes the reception. And A.J. Green, the little A.J. Green, makes the tackle. It actually, I'm going to have to go between big and little here because that's the difference, and that was the big A.J. Green with the tackle. First down, though, for the Indians. Lone setback for Long. And motion penalty will be called against the Indians. Jake Blanton jumped back behind the line of scrimmage thinking the play was on. It wasn't. So it should be a false start against the Indians, and that will make it 1st and 15 and bring the ball back to the 31-yard line on the right hash. An early 7-0 lead here for the Green Wave out of Summerville, trying to win for John McKissick his 12th state championship. Haven't been here since 1998, so it's been a little bit of a drought. Of course, this is also the rematch from that last time that Summerville was here. Ball at the 31. Long gives Hole up the middle. Nice move. And Hemphill will get out to the 30, looks like about 38 or 39-yard line. So he'll get back beyond the original line of scrimmage by maybe a yard. But it'll bring up 2nd and about 9 for a first. Actually, they spot it back at the 37, so that is only about a yard or so ahead of the original line. So we'll call it 2nd and 10. Hemphill again, the lone setback behind Long. Wide outs to both sides, 2 tight ends. Fake, Long wants to throw. Got some pressure, just puts it up for grabs and throws it away. And now let's see if there's an intentional grounding flag. It's coming out, and there it is. No one in the neighborhood for the Indians, and that will be loss of down as well. So Long just basically threw it up for grabs. I think he probably saw someone originally, but the bottom line is where the ball went, there were no white jerseys. So that will bring up 3rd, and that makes it 3rd and 22 now, as the penalty has been assessed all the way back to the Indians' 25-yard line. So a long way to go here for Gaffney. Third and 22, Hemphill lining up beside Long. Trips to the near side as Long drops. Flushed out of the pocket and tackled from behind. A sack of Long will bring up 4th down. So punting unit on here for the Indians. Nice sack in there by Darren Ellington, senior defensive lineman. Harris will stand back at his 5. Good snap. Left footer gets it away. Fair catch is signaled by Green, and he will make it diving at the 45-yard line. So great field position for the Green Wave on their second offensive series, which will begin with 6 minutes and 31 seconds to go here in the first half. And a good look at A.J. Green. We gave you his numbers earlier. Only a sophomore, but he had 1,331 pass receiving yards this year for Summerville. Ball at the 46 of Gaffney. The Green Wave with an opportunity to take a quick 2-score lead here. Kramer in the gun. Will roll to his right, looking for deep down the field, down the right side for A.J. Green. He threw it up, and Green makes the catch. He threw it up for grabs, and Green high jumped over Garrett Bridges, a 5'8 cornerback, and made the catch for the first down. There is not much that a 5'8 corner is going to do against a 6'4 wide receiver. That's the ultimate mismatch, and I think Summerville knew it. So it's 1st and goal for the Green Wave from the 9. And this looks like one powerful football team. The Indians need a defensive stand. Kramer out again, will operate out of the eye. Myers to tailback. Man in motion is Green to the left, and you know they'll go with him. He's rolling, going to go to the corner for Green again. Pass is caught, but I believe it's out of bounds. It is. And so it will bring up second down. It looks like they are going to go to that young man every chance they get, and why not? So second and goal from the 9, 5:56 to go, first quarter, 7-0. The Green Wave in the lead and a chance to get another one here. Wide out to the left side is Brian Blanton, and Willis to the near side. He scored the earlier touchdown. Kramer drops, wants to throw. Corner again for Green, same play, overthrew him. Did he get in? No, again, he's out of bounds. Same play as before. He got behind Cameron Tate, but the pass was just a bit overthrown. So that'll bring up third and goal now from the 9. Ball on the right hash. The other A.J. Green brings the play in. Let's see what the Green Wave want to do with 5:50 to go in the first quarter and already up 7-0. Kramer out of the gun this time. Myers next to him. Kramer's got it. Rolls to his left. Got a hole, flag down. He's going to throw it out of the end zone. Bad pass that time by Kramer. Could not get anyone, and that's probably going to be a hold anyway. And if it is, let's see what the decision will be by Gaffney. So they'll march it back 10 and give Mr. Kramer another shot. We think. No, they won't. That's a good call. That's what I probably would have done too in that situation. So now they're going to bring on the field goal team, we assume, or they'll go for it on 4th and 9. Looks like the field goal team is coming on. Klauser will hold, and David Bear is on to try. It will be a 26-yard field goal from the right hash. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So David Bear with a 26-yard field goal to make it 10-0 now in favor of Summerville with 5:40 to go here in the first quarter. It has been all Green Wave so far. 10-0 our score. Timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back. David Balderson will kick it off again here for the Green Wave. We now lead at 10-0. Gaffney needs to stop the bleeding here, get something going offensively. A touchdown on a 42-yard pass from Kramer to Willis, and a 26-yard field goal and a PAT by Bear. Balderson's kick will be into the end zone, and we'll be down there. Balderson's got a leg. The Indians will start from their 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Gaffney's only previous offensive possession resulted in a punt, which Summerville took back for a score. And so let's see what Malcolm Long and company will do here. Obviously a long way to go, so the 10-0 deficit, not too bad. Hemphill will be the tailback again, 5'8", 175-pounder, and will be the lone setback behind Malcolm Long. Long will give it to Hemphill. He's up the middle, got a hole. Hemphill out across the 30 to the 34-yard line. And a first down for the Indians. Tackle on the play by Summerville. will be Willie Thomas. There's Gaffney's playoff record, and you can see the Spartanburg game was a brutal one. 2-point victory for Gaffney. The win over Dorman in the previous game last week got him here to Columbia. Here's Long. Hands again to Hemphill. This time Hemphill is going to be stuffed right about the line of scrimmage. He may have gained a yard or two. Stopped by the whole left side of the green of the Summerville wall. So the gain will be 3. It'll be second down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the right hatch as our game clock is under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Single wideouts to both sides. Julian Fowler to the near side, and Cameron Tate to the far side. Long, the quarterback, gives to Hemphill. Hemphill, another hole. Spin move, and he'll get out across the 40-yard line to about the 43 before finally being stopped. Ellington leading the way here for Summerville, and there is a look at Summerville's record. A battle with Stratford last week, but easy wins over Ridgeview and West Ashley. Did not get the first down, did Hemphill, so it's 3rd and 1. Big play for the Indians, 4:10 to go in the first quarter. Handed off, Hemphill's got it more. Going to go around the outside and crosses the 45 to the 47-yard line before A.J. Green cuts him down. Boy, A.J. Green is really a tremendous two-way player. And only a sophomore. Clock is stopping finally as the officials were trying to get the clock stopped with 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Now the clock is still running here. Now let's see what they're doing. They were trying to stop the clock, and it continues to tick off here at 3:33. The clock has been a little bit of a problem here. Now they finally get it stopped at 3:33, and the officials are probably going to come over and confer about it. You see the score, the 42-yard Kramer Willis hookup, and a PAT and 26-yard field goal by their excellent place kicker, David Bear. Official timeout, so we'll take a timeout. Be right back. The game clock has been reset to 3:59, and now a quick whistle here before we start again. It says first down on the far side. I believe that is correct at the 47-yard line. And now they're just checking their watches again. The malfunctioning clock has been a problem here at Williams-Brice Stadium during this weekend of champions affair. The referee officially originally asked the clock to be set at 3:59. Now we're going to see maybe he's got some second thoughts. Coming over to talk to John McKissick and the rest of the officiating crew here. Good look there at John. Boy, what a legend he is. I've already mentioned 531 wins. Recently elected to the South Carolina Hall of Fame. Well-deserved honor for one of the great ambassadors of high school football. Also was presented in 2003 with the Power of Influence Award by the American Football Coaches Association. 2 awards that John covets very greatly, that and the induction into the South Carolina Hall of Fame. Well-deserved for a man who has represented youth sports for over a half a century. Well, here we go now. Tailback is Hemphill. Quarterback Long wants to drop. Going to come outside, pass is complete, and immediately smacked down hard. There is the receiver, Julian Fowler, by James Perry.
Stop was made by Josh Gaddis.
Or Josh Gaddis, rather. And so that will bring up a 2nd and 4. 2nd and 6, rather. Ball at the left hash, just in green wave territory at the 49. I formation again for Long. Strong side left. Hand Hemphill. Hole right side. He'll get to the 45 and then he's shut down in a hurry. Leading the way for Summerville was Tommy Smith. Also in on the play was William White. So he'll get it to the 45. It'll be 3rd and short, 3rd and 2 for Gaffney. The Indians need a score here. Oh, and I just noticed that the clock is stuck at 3:59. Has not been running. So let's hope that somebody's keeping it on the field. So we're not sure, and I don't think they know, because they probably would have stopped the game if they did. Here's Long, hands to Hemphill again. Hole right side, bounces out. A.J. Green runs him out of bounds at the 35-yard line, but that's enough for another Indians first down. And we'll see if they now know whether the clock is malfunctioning again. And I think they may have picked it up. Well, maybe not. Let's see. We're not sure how much time is left. You can see right there, it's stuck at 3:59. 1st and 10 for the Indians. The official line of scrimmage is the 36 of Summerville. Hemphill, the lone setback. Wideouts to both sides. Hand off Hemphill. Up the middle, it's got a hole. He'll get to the 30-yard line and then corralled by a host of green jerseys. Getting up off the bottom of the pile there is Tommy Smith. Also in on the play was Joey Bevins. Ball at the 30-yard line, 2nd and 6. It was Jonathan Dukes, rather. 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Hemphill again, the lone setback, same formation. This time Long fakes, wants to roll. Pass complete out into the flat on the far side. And out of bounds for another Indians first down out there is Richard Good. 6 foot, 225-pound tight end who makes the catch. Ball spotted at the 22 for a first down. So Gaffney on the move here, and we have no idea how much time is left in the quarter because the clock is stuck at 3:59. But we do see the official out there is checking his clock, so he is keeping it. Indians on the move. Long pitches back, Hemphill skirts the right side, run out of bounds around the 17 or 18-yard line. Ran to the short side of the field, not much room over there. Good pursuit by the Green Wave. It looks like they will say the 17. I believe they said 141. Either 141 or 241 remaining in the quarter. But it's not 3:41 because they've run off more time than that. Well, here we go with 2nd and 5 from the 17. Ball in the right hash, Long. Gives Hemphill. Hemphill tripped up right around the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a couple of yards. Good defensive play in there by Darren Ellington and also by Andre DeWeese. The forward progress is to the 14, where it will be another 3rd and short here for the Indians, 3rd and 2. Gaffney has converted a few of these in this drive. Big play for the Indians. Down 10-0, maybe 2-down territory if they need it. Here's Hemphill. He cuts it up. He's going to be smacked down right around the 11-yard line, and I think that may be enough for the first down. It'll depend on the spot. Getting up again on the bottom of that pile was Darren Ellington. And it is enough for a first down. Only a couple seconds remain here in the quarter, so they're going to probably have to go the other end of the field. It is a first down for the Indians. 37 seconds now as the clock is back in business. The Indians can get a first down before a touchdown, so that's in their advantage as well. Hemphill, the handoff, right side sweeping to the 5, running to the pylon and didn't get there. A.J. Green runs him out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now the clock's stuck at 37, so we're not sure where that's going. But the Indians with a chance maybe to get on the board here before the end of the quarter. If that was right, that 15 seconds, he said, remaining in the quarter. So it is 2nd down, 1 yard to go for a first down, 2 yards to go for a touchdown. The Indians fighting back have driven all the way down to the 2. Power formation, Hemphill runs, let's see, no, I don't think so. It looks like he's going to be stopped at the 1 yard line. But that will probably, and we'll wait for the spot, be enough for the first down. The referee will stop the clock. Of course, only he knows how much time is left anyway. They said first down. He looked at it and said first and goal from inside the 1. 10. He said 2 seconds. And I think they said they're going to run the clock, but I think Gaffney's calling a timeout. Let's see. Or are they just going to pick it up and go down the other end of the field? Doesn't look like it. I think they said timeout, but let's see. Now here comes Summerville back on the field. So we'll stay here for a moment and see what's going on. Gaffney says, well, I think we want to talk it over. The whistle, the clock runs, and I think they're going to pick it up and say we've come to the end of the first quarter, but we better wait to see if that's what they're going to do. It's either the end of the first quarter or a timeout. And I'm not sure which. I think it's the end of the first quarter because the Chains are going 98 yards the other way. So we have played 1 quarter here in the Big 16 state championship game. There is our score. We'll be right back. That's all the Indians need for a touchdown on first and goal at the 1. Power formation, Hemphill, the tailback, long over the top. Did he get in? Touchdown. Touchdown, Gaffney. A 1 yard run by Malcolm Long to start the second quarter on the first play. And the Indians are on the board, trailing 10-6. And what a great drive by Gaffney after falling behind 10-0. So we have a game here in the Big 16 state championship game at Williams-Brice Stadium on the campus of the University of South Carolina. On to try the extra point is Justin Harris to try to get his team to within 3. Spot kick is up, and the left footer nails it right through the uprights to make it 10-7 with 11:58 to go in the first half. 2 seconds into quarter number 2, the 1 yard run by Long gets Gaffney back in the game at 10-7. So we have a good one here in the Big 16 state championship game. Summerville really came out of the gates fast, scoring on its opening possession. 42-yard touchdown pass from Kramer to Willis. Bear then added a 26-yard field goal for Summerville to make it 10-0 before a long length of the field drive by Gaffney culminates with a 1 yard touchdown run by Malcolm Long and the point after by Harris to make it 10-7 here in the early moments of the second quarter. Good look on the far side of the field at the Gaffney cheerleaders. Boy, we have a big crowd on hand here this afternoon for this Big 16 state championship game. And we hope you are enjoying it. It is a good one. Josh Harris will kick off, and the Green Wave will get the ball back for the first time in the second quarter. 10-7 our score. And the left footer sends it to the far side of the field. Going to be caught at the 12-yard line. And a flag on the play as the runner for Summerville. And it looked like maybe Brandon Jenkins carrying it. Let's see. Or Myers, rather. Myers carried it. But there was a flag back in the middle of the field. And this will probably go against Summerville. In fact, they're ready to walk it off right away. Here we go. And see what it is. So an illegal block in the back. He pointed against Gaffney. Well, let's wait and see now. I thought he was going to go against Summerville, but let's see. Usually it would be the offensive team with the ball that would have it, but he pointed to Gaffney. So, and now they're discussing it. It looks like it will go against Gaffney. How about that? So it's going to go against the Indians. And it's a big one, 15 out to the 41-yard line. And that gives the Green Wave excellent field position. Phil Strickland inquiring on the far side of the field. And seemed to get a good answer from the official, which he agreed with. So here we go now, 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Kramer up behind center this time. He'll pitch it back. Myers trying to spin. Myers will get to the 45, and that's about it. A whole host of Indian tacklers in on the play. Getting up at the bottom of the pile was O'Brien Littlejohn, the defensive back. Good look there at Dominique Myers. 979 rushing yards this season, or rather, my mistake, 1,446 yards of rushing for Summerville. He's the tailback in the eye on 2nd and 4 from the 46. Pitch back again. Myers to midfield to the 45 and down near the 40-yard line for an easy first down for Summerville. Finally run out of bounds there by Julius Wilkerson. So they're going to spot it at the 41 of Gaffney, 1st and 10 with, well, it says 10:59 to go in the first half, and that should be about right. And they will wind the clock, and it will run, and the clock is now functional. Double wideouts to the right side for Summerville, A.J. Green and Brian Blanton. I formation again for Kramer. Blanton in motion, ball pitched back again, Myers. Myers trying to go outside, cuts around one. Myers going to go to the 20, 15, 10, and run out of bounds around the 5-yard line is Dominique Myers. He just flat out sprinted around O'Brien Littlejohn on the far side and had a hole open all the way down to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for the Green Wave. And it's pretty easy to see why Myers had 1,446 yards. He has got some quicks when he gets outside. Double wideouts to the near side of the field, which is the open side for the Green Wave. Blanton and Green. Willis to the far side. I formation. Blanton in motion. Ball is kept by the quarterback. Pitch back to Myers. He will waltz into the end zone for a touchdown. Dominique Myers from 4, and it's 16-7 now in favor of Summerville. And a very, very impressive drive. Beer on to try the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So Beer is 2 out of 2 in extra points, and he has a 26-yard field goal. Timeout on the field, 10:21 to go in the first half. There's our score, the Green Wave on top by 10. Don't go away, coming right back. David Balderson will kick it off once again for the Summerville Green Wave and now enjoy a 17-7 lead here in the second quarter of today's Big 16 state championship game on the weekend of champions here at Williams-Brice Stadium at the University of South Carolina. A return from the 1-yard line for the Indians to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, 30, and finally run out of bounds on the far side is Tyson Petty, who for a moment there looked like he might have had a little opening. So a nice return by Petty gets the Indians pretty good field position here with 10-12 to go in the first half. 2 touchdowns already in this quarter, with Long scoring on the first play of the second quarter for Gaffney, and then Myers answering with a 4-yard run just a moment ago. So Malcolm Long will have his team back out again, with Quentin Hemphill as tailback. Strong side left, and that's where Hemphill's going. Cuts back inside, spins off one, still on his feet, and finally dragged down near the first down marker at the 48-yard line. On the stop that time for Summerville was Devon Ellington. And boy, we have called his name a few times. That's enough for a first down to the 44-yard line. And so the Indians on the move again. Both teams, as you have seen so far, have very explosive offenses. I formation, wideouts to both sides, Hemphill the tailback. Same formation the Indians pretty much use all the time. This time Long fakes to Hemphill, going for the deep, down the side, it will be incomplete, just out of the hands of Tyson Petty. A.J. Green defending, and boy, that did not miss by much. Second down and 10 yards to go. 2 great athletes going for the football. Tyson Petty and A.J. Green. And Petty gives up 6 inches in height, but got up pretty good against Green on that one. 9:31 to go in a half. It's 17-7 in favor of Summerville. Gaffney faces 2nd and 10 from its own 44. Same formation. Wideouts to both sides. Pitch to Hemphill in the eye. Big hole up the middle. Hemphill dragged down right at the 47-yard line of Summerville, and he'll be close to a first down. Very close. And the referee wants to spot it and take a look at it. So a measurement coming up here for the first down. He can't eyeball it because the ball's in the center of the field. So they'll bring the sticks in from the far side to see whether the Indians get the first down. And you can watch with us. That's close. I don't think, yeah, did he or not? Yes, he did. Boy, hard to tell. A first down, I guess you could say, by the nose of the ball, or maybe the last lace on the end of it. It's pretty hard to tell. But a first down it is nonetheless for the Indians. It's at the 46-yard line of Summerville, ball right in the center of the park. Clock running, 9 minutes to go, 9:05 and running here in the first half. Wideouts to the far side for Gaffney will be Terry Barnes, and also one to the near side, I formation again. Long, fakes, wants to throw. Comes out, nice spot at the 35 and run out of bounds at the 30 for a first down. Making the reception will be Julian Fowler. Fowler, 6'2", 250-pounder, has played very well so far today for Gaffney. The ball will come all the way to the 31-yard line. Gaffney running up in a hurry, and now whistles blow. And I think there might have been an equipment problem here, or somebody is injured. Coming out for Summerville, big number 99 coming off the field, Leonard Mazik, 6'1", 275. And so Summerville needed to get a replacement on the field for him in a hurry. The Indians, or the Green Wave, do that, and now Long brings the Indians out. The pitch will be to a new tailback, running far left side over there. That's Vente Tate, 5'11", 195-pounder, and he will get across the 30 to the 27-yard line. Ellington again in on the play for the Green Wave. Gain of 4, second down and 6 yards to go. Gaffney trailing by 10 can get close here with a score. The Indians had a long touchdown drive earlier in the quarter. They're actually through most of the first quarter and through the first play of the second quarter. Doing it again, fake by Long. In trouble, spin, gets around one and throws it away. The pass thrown behind his intended receiver, Jake Blanton, the fullback, will bring up 3rd and 6. Summerville read that play pretty well and knew what Long was up to. Ball is at the 27-yard line. You can see Malcolm Long there waiting for the play to come in. Cameron Tate brings it in. Double wideouts to the both sides here now on 3rd and 6. The lone setback is Tate. Long drops. He's in trouble. Down he goes. A sack back at the 35. And a big sack in there by old 99 again. Leonard Mazik in on the play. And that will bring up 4th down, and it's probably too far for a field goal. So you'd think that they're going to go for it on 4th and 12. Or let's check that. It's actually 4th and 13. Ball's back at the 34. It'd be a 51-yard field goal. It's pretty far. And a punt might not get you very much. So it looks like the Indians will go. And that's probably a good call. Long with Hemphill right beside him. Good snap, Long to drop. Steps up in the pocket. Wants to run. Got a little room. Getting outside, and he's not going to get it. He is run down on great pursuit there by Ryko Glover. And the ball will turn over on downs to Summerville. So, the Indians' attempt to get closer has been negated for now. Green Wave will take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line with 7:07 to go in the first half. Getting a little cooler and a little more overcast here at Williams-Brice Stadium. Justin Kramer and company go to work. Myers to tailback. He'll get the ball, and it will be reversed. Coming to the near side of the field to the 30, 35, 40. And Myers will get it on the reverse. And that will be enough for a first down.
37, Eric Bridges, assisted by Henry Tate.
Bridges and Tate in on the play here for Gaffney. So the ball at the 43 now for the Green Wave. First down and 10 yards to go. A touchdown here will put the Green Wave in great shape. I formation, double wideouts to the far side, one to the near. Ball handed off, fullback hole to the 30, 45, 40, 35, and run out of bounds. Near the 30-yard line was the upback on the play. Kendall Millhouse, 5'11", 165-pound junior, who gets another Green Wave first down. So Summerville kind of having its way with the Indians' defense here.
It's 1st and 10, Gaffney, 39.
Ball on the left hash at the 31-yard line. 6 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the first half. Summerville in the lead here at 17-7. Once again, double wideouts to the right, Blanton and Green. And Willis to the near side. Blanton in motion. Rolling right is Kramer. Wants to throw. Keeps the ball, then runs out of bounds at the 30. Julius Wilkerson was right there with him, and Kramer decided very wisely to just run out of bounds with the ball. Justin Kramer, outstanding season as the quarterback for the Green Wave. As we mentioned, 133 completions, 215 attempts, 2,100 yards. Throws for 150 yards a game, 22 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. He has thrown one today. He will operate out of the gun with teammates right beside him. Drops the throw, steps up, going to the left corner. Up in the air, who got it? It's caught. It's caught by the Green Wave, and that's Willis with a reception. He scored a touchdown earlier in the game and shows as he goes up over 2 Indians to make the play. This is a dynamic duo with Green and Willis on the field. 1st and goal from the 7 for Summerville. Green Wave on the move. This time Willis lines up on the far side of Blanton, and Green is to the near. Hand it off. Fullback's got it. And not much going there for Kendall Millhouse. He'll get it across the 5, inside the 4-yard line, stopped by the center of the Gaffney line, led by Talmadge Dover. So the official spot will be the 4-yard line. And our clock running inside of 6 minutes to go, and a timeout is going to be called here by the Green Wave. 5 minutes, 58 seconds to go in the first half. It is all Summerville right now. They lead it by 10. We'll be right back. Green Wave on the move, trying to increase a 17-7 lead here, facing a 2nd and goal from the 4. Kramer with an I formation. Blanton in motion. Will keep it, wants to throw. Now in trouble. And he's going to eat it back at the 18-yard line. Great sack back there by O'Brien Littlejohn. And also with him was Clay Champion. So that's a big loss for Justin Kramer and the Green Wave. And a big defensive play by the Indians. 3rd and goal now from the 18. And I believe the first sack of the game of Kramer. Littlejohn has had a couple of big plays already on defense for the Indians. He just had one there. Well, Green will go wide right and Willis wide left here. On 3rd and goal from the 18. Kramer drops, wants to throw. Going to go for Green in the corner. Flag on the play. He's caught it. It's a touchdown, but let's wait and see on the flag. Let's wait and see as A.J. Green makes the play. You just can't, when they throw the ball up, he's going to make the play. Penalty against the Green Wave will bring it back. So the touchdown to Green is negated, and it will be 3rd and a lot more. And this is a big penalty. It's a 15-yarder. It pushes him out of field goal range. They got 3rd and goal from the 36. A block below the waist makes it 3rd and goal from the 36-yard line. Well, if I'm the Green Wave, I just throw it up for old A.J. again, but they're going to talk about it. Timeout on the field, 5:01 to go in the first half. The Green Wave, in great shape a moment ago, have to go 36 yards on one play to get a touchdown. We'll see if they can do it when we come back. Let's see what the Green Wave have in their bag of tricks for this one. 3rd and goal from the 36. That's right, 36. Double wideouts to the near side, and A.J. Green's going to go in motion to the far side. Kramer, you know where he wants to go, but he's going to be sacked again back at the 41-yard line. Boy, talk about coming up big. That Indian defense did the job again. This time it's Alex Evans with the sack, and it looks like they'll have to punt the ball away. I believe it started 1st and goal at the 1 or somewhere in there, and they wind up having to punt it away. How about that for an Indian defensive stand? Brian Blanton will punt. He'll stand back at his own 42-yard line. Man, that is an impressive defense. The snap rolled to him, and Blanton's going to get it away. It's going to take a good bounce and roll out around the 8-yard line. So a good punt by Blanton on a bad snap. And the Indians will get it 1st and 10 from their own 8 with 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the quarter and the half. But Gaffney got to feel very fortunate right now. The Indians could have easily been down 24-7 here because Summerville had a 1st and goal, I believe, inside the 5-yard line. Might have even been down to the 1. I think it was at the 4 at one point. And they wound up 37 yards back and having to punt the ball. So all credit to Gaffney's defense for really doing the job. They sacked Kramer twice on that series. So Malcolm Long is back in again. Hemphill, the tailback, stands back at his own 1-yard line, gets the pitch, fumbled it, then caught it, and runs out to the 13-yard line on the left side before finally being stopped. I think Hemphill was running before he had the ball. That's what it looked like. Reggie Henry on the stop for the Green Wave as our clock goes inside of 4 minutes to go in the first half. The gain is 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Summerville now with no timeouts remaining in the half. Gaffney with all 3. Green Wave have used them up. The ball is handed off. Hemphill is hit just as he got it and may have fallen forward for a yard. Big time play again by Reggie Henry. 6 foot, 215 pounder. One of the senior leaders on this Green Wave team. The loss is back to the 12. It'll be 3rd and 7. And a big play for the Indians here if they want to keep the football. The field position right now definitely favors Summerville. Long in the gun on 3rd and 7. Drops back. He's got a blitz. He's got to get rid of it. He's sacked in the end zone for a safety. Sacking him coming through was Matthew Kingdom. And it's 2 points for Summerville. And that makes it 19-7. And what was surprising, I guess, a little bit, is that Long didn't think to try to just get rid of the ball. It seemed like he froze a little bit there as he saw Kingdom bearing down on him and then just tucked it in and took the safety. So it's now 19-7 in favor of Summerville, and Gaffney will have to punt the ball from the 20-yard line, or the Indians may choose to kick it off if they want to. Most teams punt following a safety, as the Green Wave lead has now been extended to 12. So after failing to score on the previous drive, thanks to some great defensive play by the Indians, the Green Wave defense does a little work on its own and gets 2 points out of it to make it 19-7. And it looks like the Indians will choose to kick the ball off from the 20-yard line. So this is going to be great field position anyway for Summerville. Brian Blanton is going to be on the far side around the 25-yard line. Dominique Myers will be in the middle. And doing the kickoff honors will be Justin Harris. So unless something goes wrong, Summerville will be in business with the ball. And with plenty of time, 2:57 to go in the half. 19-7 is the score, Summerville. Left footer Harris will send it Myers from his own 30 to the 40. Up the middle, 45. Still on his feet and then slammed down at the 46-yard line. Making the stop for Gaffney was Killian Morris, 6 foot, 170-pound defensive back. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Green Wave at the 46-yard line, their own 46. So let's see if Justin Kramer comes out and goes for the jugular. Would not surprise me at all. A 12-point Green Wave lead could go up big in a hurry. Double wideouts to the near side. Green and Blanton. Willis to the far. Blanton in motion. Kramer will pitch it back to Myers, trying to juke around the outside, and he is going to be stopped right around the line of scrimmage. Earlier in the game, he blew by O'Brien Littlejohn. This time, Littlejohn didn't let him get away. The gain will only be a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2.5 to go, first half, and the clock running. And remember, the Green Wave cannot stop it.
Second and 9 at 47.
They have no more timeouts here in the first half. So Kramer will bring his club out. A.J. Green goes solo to the far side, top of your screen. Blanton and Willis to the near side. And Blanton in motion again into the slot. Kramer fakes, wants to throw, rolls right. Gonna run beyond the line of scrimmage. He'll run out of bounds at around the 48-yard line. It will be short of a first down. It will stop the clock with 1:59 to go in the half. The line of scrimmage will be the Indians' 49. Kyrie McClellan bringing in the play from the bench for the Green Wave. 3rd and 5. Big play here. Indians want the ball. Green Wave want to keep the drive going. This time it's trips to the near side, which is the wide side of the field, and A.J. on the far side. Kramer going to throw. Across the middle, complete. And it looks like it will be short of the first down. The reception was by Brian Blanton. And Smiley makes the stop. So let's see, is it a first down? It looks like it is. He got it to the 43-yard line, and they say that's enough. So 1st and 10 for the Green Wave at the Indians' 43-yard line. Ball on the right hash. And the clock running with 1:45 to go in the half. Kramer to throw. Complete. A.J. Green steps around one, still on his feet, and finally smashed out of bounds at the 30-yard line by Julius Wilkerson. They're going to say he stepped out at the 31. That's another first down for the Green Wave. And by getting out of bounds, stops the clock with 1:34 to go here in the first half.
First and 10 with 31.
So Blanton will go out wide left. Willis in the slot this time on the near side. And A.J. on the far side. Kramer drops, throws, pass is incomplete. Intended out there for Brian Blanton and threw it in front of him. No chance really for Blanton to make the catch. And so to bring up 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Kramer hopes to continue to play football after his senior year this year. Being looked at by a number of schools. Has really blossomed this year in his senior year for the Green Wave. Direct snap in the gun. Gonna go, A.J. makes the catch. He's gonna be knocked down at the 23-yard line. Does not look like he'll get the first down. Tate on the stop for Gaffney, along with Smiley. So 3rd and 1 from the 22. And whistles and a flag, and that's probably gonna be procedure. And that will hurt the Green Wave because it will push the ball back 5, but more important, it turns 3rd and 1 into 3rd and 6 and will most likely change the play. Ball's at the 27-yard line here. So trips to the near side, lower part of your screen, you see some of them there, and A.J. to the far side. Kramer wants to throw, looking for Green over the middle, touchdown. Oh, what a play. What a play to A.J. Green. 31 yards from Justin Kramer, and that is a big, big score. Green has been going to the post on the far side. He went down the middle, made the play. And I think it fooled the Indians. Bear on to try the point with 53 seconds left in the quarter. And Bear is now perfect, 3 for 3. And it's 26-7 in favor of Summerville here with 53 seconds left in the half. John McKissick on his way to a record 12th state championship. And what a powerhouse team he has. Not only does he have the trigger, Justin Kramer, he's got them all. Timeout on the field. We'll step aside. We'll be right back. Well, I feel like I've been saying this a lot, but Balderson will kick off for the Green Wave here with 53 seconds remaining in the first half. He'll kick a low squibber. It's going to be juggled and finally picked up at around the 12-yard line by Shippey. Shippey still got it to the 20 and finally going to be run down at around the 25-yard line. J.B. Shippey on the carry. And let's see what the Indians want to do with 44 seconds to go in the half. Down by 19 points. Are they going to put it up, try to get something going, or just head to the locker room and lick their wounds a little bit? Malcolm Long and the boys will be out here, and you can see not much time left at all here in the half. Well, they're not going to lick their wounds right now. Long's in the gun, trips to the near side. He's going to roll this way. He's going to throw. It's going to be caught and then immediately taken down. Barnes makes the catch. Ellington makes the hit. The gain is to the 26. It's only a yard. 2nd and 9. Clock running. And now let's see what they do. Long again in the gun. Trips to the far side this time. Blitz. They're going to go. The pass will be completed to the 25 and down to the 28-yard line will go Julian Fowler. Tackled by a host of Green Wave players, and the clock will run out here to end the first half of the Big 16 state championship game. And a very, very impressive first half it has been for John McKissick's Green Wave out of Summerville. There is our halftime score. Our second half action is coming right up. Welcome back to Williams-Brice Stadium here on the campus of the University of South Carolina. Second half action underway in the Big 16 championship game between Summerville Green Wave and the Gaffney Indians. Gaffney with the football on the opening kickoff, and the Indians will get pretty good field position out to their own 30-yard line as Tyson Petty on the kickoff return for Gaffney. It's 26-7 in favor of Summerville. The Green Wave with a 10-point first quarter on a 42-yard touchdown pass from Kramer to Willis and a Bear extra point, and then Bear with a 26-yard field goal to make it 10-0. In the second quarter, Long scored on a 1-yard run for Gaffney, and Harris kicked the extra point to make it 10-7, but Myers answered with a 4-yard touchdown run to make it 17-7. Then a safety, Long sacked in the end zone, and a 31-yard touchdown pass from Kramer to Green. Long going up top to open it up and overthrows his intended receiver, Vente Tate. Tate had a step on his defender and might have gone all the way had he caught it, but it's an incomplete pass. It'll bring up second down now, 2nd and 10 for the Indians. 11 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the third quarter here at Williams-Brice Stadium, the University of South Carolina in Columbia. I'm Jim Henderson, happy to be here with you today, broadcasting the game as we get to see if John McKissick will win a 12th state championship for Summerville. Long will give the ball to Hemphill. Hemphill turns the corner right side, and he is going to be run down at the 32-yard line by a whole host of green jerseys. Devon Ellington, guy whose name we've called a lot, in on the play, along with others for the Green Wave. So that will bring up second down and 6 yards to go. Call it a gain of about, or third rather, and we'll say 7 altogether. 3rd and 7 for the Indians. The ball at their own 32-yard line on the right hash. The Indians need a drive. They need to get some points on the board if they want to get back into the game against this powerful Green Wave. Hemphill the lone setback, and he will get the football. He'll go straight up the gut. He will get very close to the first down, but looks like he will be about a yard shy. He'll come up to around the 38-yard line. And Lovejoy on the stop for Summerville. So the spot will be just outside the 38. It'll be 4th and 1. 4th and 1. And they're going to go for it. Big decision here early by the Indians. Same formation. And it looks like Long is trying to just draw him offside. And now they will stop play and call a timeout. Timeout on the field with 10 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the third quarter. It remains a 19-point lead for Summerville over Gaffney. We'll step aside, be right back. 4th and 1 for the Indians. The handoff, Hemphill. He's pushing. He's going to get the first down out across the 40-yard line to around the 42-yard line, and Gaffney will keep the drive alive. Last man up on the pile for Summerville, Reggie Henry, a guy whose name we have called a bunch. Quentin Hemphill had 102 yards and 18 carries in the first half, a 5.7 average. His counterpart, Dominique Myers, only had 71, but carried only 7 times for a 10.3 average in the first half. Those are the top 2 running backs. We'll get you caught up on all the stats as we go. Here's Hemphill again, trying to turn the corner on the left side. He'll get a yard or 2, and that will be about all. Once again, gang tackling very nicely in there by Summerville. Leading the way this time was Tommy Smith, and also in on the play was Andre DeWeese. Total yardage in the first half, 126 for Gaffney and 289 for Summerville, despite Gaffney having 3 more plays. I guess that will probably tell the story. Approximately 9.7 yards per play for Summerville in the first half. That's pretty good. Here's Hemphill straight up the gut. He'll get a couple of yards, and that's about all. He'll get out to the 47-yard line. Justin Kramer was 9 for 16 for 191 yards and 2 touchdowns in the first half for Summerville. His counterpart, Malcolm Long, 6 out of 9 for 41 yards. A.J. Green caught 4 passes for 85 yards and a 37-yard touchdown. And, of course, Marquell Willis, 3 passes for 85 yards and a 41-yard touchdown. 3rd and 6 here for the Indians. Big play again for Gaffney. Long keeps, wants to throw. Outside, pass caught, first down. Nice job by Long and the receiver on the far side of the field to make the play. That's Cameron Tate. 5'9", 165-pounder, got just enough for the Indians' first down. Tate had 1 catch in the first half for 12 yards. Leading receiver for the Indians in the first half was Julian Fowler, 3 catches for 21 yards. Rushes in the first half. Summerville had 98 yards on the ground, and Gaffney had 85. Long bomb this time by Long. He's got him in and just missed. Just missed. Tyson Petty, who had a chance to get his club back in the game. So the near miss will bring up 2nd down. Long went for all of it and almost got it. 2nd and 10, the ball at the Greenway 46-yard line on the right hash. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first half, or in third quarter rather. It's 26-7 Summerville. Been all Greenway for a while. This is Hemphill again. Hemphill gets to the 40, gets inside the 40, down to the 38-yard line. Devin Ellington on top of the pile for the Green Wave. And Reggie Henry also in on the play. So another 3rd down. Boy, there have been a bunch of 3rd downs in this drive for Gaffney. 3rd and 3 from the 39-yard line. Actually, probably the official spot is the 38. Hemphill on 3rd and 3 runs into a stone wall and will not get the first down. Tommy Smith leads the tacklers for Summerville. And another 4th down play coming up here. It's 2nd in this drive for the Indians. Gaffney was 0 for 1 in 4th down conversions in the first half, but has already converted 1 here. 4th and less than a yard. Indians needed to keep the drive alive, down 26-7. 7:20 to go, third quarter. Big play again. Hemphill again. And I think he's going to get it. He'll cross the 35-yard line down to about the 33. And that will be enough for another Indians first down. So that's 2 fourth-down conversions in this drive for Gaffney. Well, one thing the Indians are doing, they're moving the football. The other thing they're doing is they're keeping Summerville's offense off the field. So both are important if Gaffney is to get back into this game. Trailing by 19 points here midway through the third quarter. Long brings his club up. He's got an I formation. He'll hand it off. Up the middle to the 30-yard line goes the backup tailback for Vente Tate. And he'll get it to the 30. That will be a pickup of 4, make it 2nd and 6. Very fast-moving third quarter as the Indians just have had the football. And again, that's to their advantage. Wide house to both sides, I formation for Long. Long count, drops, wants to throw. Quick out, caught at the 22-yard line, and down goes Julian Fowler, his 4th catch of the game. Reggie Henry in on the play for Summerville. And Harris also on the stop. Or Josh Gaddis, rather, on the stop. So that will be a first down to the 21. Ball now on the left hash mark. As Long and company heading to the north end zone. Drops, wants to throw. Across the middle, it is high. Overthrown, incomplete. A.J. Green was the defender out there, the intended receiver. It looks like was Wilkerson. And so it will bring up second down. Or let's check that, it was Tate again. But Tate is going to have trouble against A.J. Green. 5'9" against 6'4", is not going to work too well. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Long gives up Tate. Tate, big hole up the middle. Tate still on his feet inside the 5, down to the 2-yard line. What a run by Vente Tate, the 5'11", 195-pound running back. And he will get the Indians a 1st and goal inside the 3-yard line. Tate substituting for Hemphill here, has shown some stuff. So 1st and goal for the Indians from the 3. It is almost imperative that Gaffney score on this drive. Hand off again, Tate, touchdown. So Vente Tate in from 3, and Gaffney makes a statement coming out of the locker room. Game is not over. 26-13 the score. Length of the field drive by the Indians. Took a lot of time off the clock, 5:25 to go in the third quarter. So that's 6 minutes and 35 seconds off the clock. Harris to try the point. Kick is up, and it is blocked, it looks like, and missed wide left. It was either blocked or he just flat out missed it. It was hard to tell. But it does not go, and the score remains 26-13, Summerville. Timeout on the field. We'll be back. At 26-13 with 5:25 to go in the third quarter. Big 16 state championship game on the weekend of champions here at Williams-Brice Stadium at the University of South Carolina. Harris will kick it off, and one thing is for sure, the Green Wave offense will be rested. Have not had the ball here in the second half and had halftime to rest as well. So let's see if that helps or hurts. Harris's kick is going to be fielded by Myers at the 6-yard line. He's to the 20, straight up the middle to the 25, stepped around a couple, fumble, and I think Gaffney's going to get the ball. They do. Myers fumbled the football, and the Indians are going to get it with Tate. Oh, they're going to say down. Oh, man. They're going to say down by contact. And that is a big, big decision by the official. because that could have certainly changed things. So Myers gets it to the 30-yard line. The tackle was by Shippey. He's the one who caused the fumble. And now for the first time in the third quarter, the Green Wave offense comes out. Willis and Blanton right left to the far side, and A.J. Green to the near side. I formation for Kramer. Hand off Myers. Myers horse-collared right at the 32-yard line. Great individual play there by Clay Champion, 6'1", 280-pounder, who certainly moved better than that. Big young man there, as you see in your screen, number 71. The gain is only 2, second down and 8 yards to go. Of course, if you're the Indians, you need to stop. And if you're the Green Wave, you need to make sure you get the rust down a little bit and get things moving. Willis is wide left again. This time, Nick Greb joins him in the slot. And he's in motion. The ball will be kept by the quarterback, and Kramer will be tackled at about the 35-yard line. Kramer ran the option and just decided to keep it. So that will bring up a third down, 3rd and 5 here for Summerville. Clock running, 4:20 to go, third quarter. Outstanding year for Justin Kramer. And getting close to leading his team to a state title, but we do have a ways to go. Green and Greb out to the left and Willis to the right on the near side. Split backfield on 3rd and 5. Kramer fakes the handoff, drops, wants to throw, goes out for A.J. He slips down and the pass is incomplete. He just flat out slipped at about his own 45-yard line. Defending on the play for the Indians was Kendrick Tate. And it will bring up 4th down in a punting situation for Summerville. So the Gaffney fans who are on the near side here are getting, or on the far side rather, getting excited. The Indians will get the ball back down by 2 scores, 26-13. Punt formation, good snap. Ball is kicked away by Blanton. It's going to bounce, be picked up at the 25-yard line. One step trying to cut around, gets in his own, runs into his own man, and Tate is tackled right about the 20, at the 30-yard line, however, and that's where the Indians will go on offense for the second time in the quarter. Gaffney drove the length of the field for a touchdown to open the quarter, and now have stopped Summerville as we see a flag on the play. You're talking to Blanton for Summerville, or at least he's listening in. And let's see what it is. Flag was thrown about the 45-yard line. It usually goes against the offense on that play. Personal foul against Gaffney. So that will cost the Indians 15 precious field position yards. And it will bring the ball all the way back to the 15-yard line. So any semblance of field position is gone. And the Indians have a long way to go. Let's see if Malcolm Long tries to get some of it back quickly. He's got Hemphill behind him. On 1st and 10 from the 15. He will hand the ball. Hemphill turns left side, and he's got a little hole in the 25-30. And finally run out of bounds, and that was close to being a tackle out of bounds. Hemphill will get the first down, stopped by Ellington. And the ball will come back out to the 31, so he just got back the yardage that they lost on the penalty. And Hemphill will come out. That means Tate should be coming back in. And Tate will be the tailback as Long brings his club out. He's got Barnes and Petty split wide right, and a whistle and an official timeout momentarily here. Let's see what this is. We're checking the clock, and it looks to be functional. That's been somewhat of an issue. Looks like everything's okay. On 1st and 10 from the 31 for Gaffney. Here we go. Long has Tate behind him, and that's all. Tate gets the football, finds a hole left side, cuts it up to the 40, still on his feet and fights out near the 44-yard line, and another first down for the Indians. Don't go away, this thing is far from over. Gaffney is showing some life after a one-sided, dominated first half by Summerville. Between Tate and Hemphill, they're making some yardage. Double wideouts again, same side. Looks like the same formation. Petty and Barnes are the players who are split to the wide side. Long fakes the handoff. Wants to go over the middle, incomplete. Had a man open down there and just underthrew him. Had Richard Good open and didn't get it anywhere close. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 now from the 44 with 3:05 to go in the third quarter. It's 26-13 Summerville, leading Gaffney. But the Indians are the only one to score here in quarter number 3. In fact, Summerville's only had the ball once. Totally dominated by the Indians here in quarter number 3. Man in motion to the left is Barnes. Ball is handed off to Hemphill. Right side, he just has one man to beat, and he could not do it. That's A.J. Green. But Hemphill will run the ball down to the 41-yard line, the 42 it looks like, of the Green Wave, and that ought to be enough for another Gaffney first down. So Phil Strickland's club is moving the football here in the third quarter. Had scored once, would like to get another one here, and Summerville needs to stop the bleeding a little bit. We mentioned how long the offense had been idle, all through halftime, and then through the first 6 minutes and 35 seconds of playing time in the third quarter, and it hurt them because the Green Wave been very effective in the first half, went 3 and out. Gaffney has it again. Long hands the ball, Tate, and this time Tate is dragged down from behind. A big time tackle by Darren Ellington. So that'll only pick up a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 41. 26-13 the score, Summerville in the lead. Tremendous first half by the Green Wave, especially by Justin Kramer, the quarterback, and his 1-2 tandem of wide receivers, A.J. Green and Markel Willis, who caught 7 passes for 170 yards in the first half. The pitch back will be to Tate. Tate cuts up the left side, and he's not going very far, only to about the 37-yard line. We saw Darren Ellington in there again, but he wasn't alone. Also in on the play was Reggie Henry and Tommy Smith. So a big 3rd and 4 coming for Gaffney here. The ball at the 37-yard line of Summerville. Clock down to 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Indians on the move. Long in the gun. Summerville blitzing. Long rolls to his right. Gonna go deep, and he overthrows his intended receiver out there, Terry Barnes. Pass was just overthrown, and Long has had a tendency to do that here today. He has missed a couple receivers who have been open. So now it is 4th down. The Indians will try to keep the drive alive, while Summerville will try to stop them right here. Big play and Long coming out, no timeout. Double wideouts to the far side, and one to the near side. Long will drop, roll to his right. He's going to make the pass. He's got good first down and more. To the 25, inside the 25, down to about the 23-yard line. Goes the big tight end, Richard Good, and that's a first down for the Indians. So the Indians keep it going here with 1 minute and 1 second to go in the third quarter. And it looks like a timeout will be called here. And it will be called by Summerville. Timeout on the field, 1:01 to go in the third quarter. The Indians from Gaffney High School are coming back. There's our score. We'll be right back.
The championship performers today.
First and 10 from the 22-yard line. Barnes, the man in motion. The handoff is to Hemphill, who slips down as he gets to the 22, which was actually the original line of scrimmage, so we'll call it no gain, second down, and 10 yards to go.
Second and 10 on the 22.
41 seconds and the clock running here in the third quarter. Wideouts to both sides for the Indians, with Fowler coming near side, which is their wide. Handed off Hemphill. Hemphill's got some room. He'll get to the 15-yard line. That will not be enough for a first down, but he'll cut down some of the yardage. Maybe the final play of the third quarter. We'll see. They're going to spot the ball right at the 16, so it'll be a big 3rd and 4 coming up. And I think they will probably just let the clock run down here, the final 5 seconds of the quarter. And that is, in fact, what the Indians have done. So we have come to the end of the third quarter here in the Big 16 state championship game at the University of South Carolina. A third quarter dominated by the Gaffney Indians, who are now down by 2 scores and have a chance to get closer as the fourth quarter begins. We'll have it for you right away. Big 3rd and 4 play for the Indians to start the fourth quarter. Down by 13 at the 16-yard line. Hemphill will get inside the 10. That'll be enough for an Indian first down. He will finally be tackled around the 8-yard line. So Quentin Hemphill once again gets the first down here for Gaffney. It will now be 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. So the Indians have come clawing back here. And the Green Wave without many answers after a really, really good first half. But we still have this entire fourth quarter to go. And Gaffney is not in the end zone yet. But it's 1st and goal from the 7. Hemphill again, inside the 5, gets in, touchdown, there it is. Hemphill from the 7-yard line runs it in for the score. And now it's 26-19. And a 26-7 halftime lead has gone away pretty much for Summerville. And it looks like the Indians will go for 2, but we're not sure. You can see the players motioning for somebody to do something. And they're going to have to call a timeout. And that may be a real costly timeout later on, as the Indians score to make it 26-19. Extra point will be coming right up. And that probably was a good timeout, because it looked like the Indians were getting very confused out on the field. Harris is on to try the point after. I couldn't quite figure out why they wanted to go for 2 down by 7. If Harris kicks this extra point, they are within a touchdown and an extra point of taking the lead. Harris's kick is up, and it is good, and that is exactly where they are. So with 11:34 to go in the game, Gaffney has battled back to make it 26-20 against Summerville, and only for the second time in the game, or rather in the second half, the Green Wave will get the football as an offense. Gaffney had 2 long sustained drives in the third quarter, sandwiched around a 3-and-out by Summerville. So now it is going to be up to the Green Wave to try to get some things going offensively here in the fourth quarter. We still have plenty of time to play, 11 minutes and 34 seconds to go. But the Green Wave has been completely silenced by the Indians' 2 long drives. So let's see if this fine Summerville team can get some things going here. Myers will stand back at his own 10 to receive the kick. And Harris will kick it off, and let's see if they want to kick it away from Myers. Myers has had a big day. 26-20 the score. And here's Harris's kick. Nope, going to give Myers a chance to run it back from his own 4-yard line. He's to the 15-20, far side of the field. Myers finally run down at around the 28-yard line. He's still on his feet fighting for yardage. But he'll be run down around the 28, and that is where Summerville will go on offense, as we mentioned, for only the second time in the second half.
First and 10 of the 29 for the Green Wave.
So let's see what Justin Kramer and company have in store. A 26-7 halftime lead is evaporated into a 26-20 fourth quarter advantage. Kramer brings his club out. He's got trips to the near side, including A.J. Green. Single wide out to the far side, top of your picture. And it looks like Kramer's changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He drops, quick pass, Green. Green to the 30, 35, 40, 45 midfield. To the 40 and then slammed down for behind as he gets to the 43-yard line of the Indians. On the tackle was Julius Wilkerson, who got him from behind. But boy, what a move by A.J. Green. So Summerville in business at the Gaffney 43-yard line with 11:18 to go in the game and the clock running. See what the Green Wave want to do here in this Big 16 championship game from the University of South Carolina. Single setback behind Kramer, trips again to the near side. He drops, same play. Green, what's he want to do? Not going to run the other way. He's going to go to the right side, and Kramer's going to lead the blocking. Green goes around Kramer and finally run out of bounds on the far side around the 42. So he didn't get a whole lot on that one. Ran a lot, but didn't get much. So they called the same play as they did the last time, and this time the Indians do a good job of snuffing it out. The gain will be negligible. They're going to say none at all. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 43. Once again, the trips go to the far side, but they split out this time. And Kramer will work from the shotgun. Will drop, will throw. Pass is almost picked off. Boy, the Indians had a chance. In and out of the diving hands of Shane Phillips. And that will bring up 3rd down and 10. So Kramer did not make a good pass on that particular one, but he has thrown a bunch of good ones today. Now Green goes wide to the right along with Willis to the near side, which is the far side of the field, top of your screen. So he's got the two big guys over there. Who does he want? Kramer going that way. He's going to find Willis, and Willis will, did he catch it or not? They say he did, and it should be a 1st down. So a big reception out there by Willis. Remember, Willis had 85 receiving yards in the first half, as did Green. So the 1st down is to the 32-yard line of the Indians. Summerville trying to get that lead back up and earn John McKissick his 12th state championship. Trips to the near side. A.J. all by himself on the far side, top of your screen. Here's Kramer. Quarterback draw. Kramer up the middle, big hole. Kramer inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line, and a 1st down for the Green Wave. How about Justin Kramer calling his own number and making it pay? 1st and 10 from the 15. 10-12 to go and the clock running. A.J. out by himself, top of your screen again. Trips to the near side. Kramer out of the shotgun. Looking around. Has it, keeps, same play. Same exact play, and this time they nail it. He'll get it inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. First tackler was Bryce Smiley, and then he was joined by a host of others. So a gain of about 2, maybe 3. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. The ball at the 13-yard line. Kramer looking to get the call from the huddle as rain is beginning to fall here at Williams-Brice Stadium. Not hard, at least not at the moment. And now a timeout is going to be called here by Summerville. Timeout on the field, 9 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the game. The Green Wave trying to increase that 6-point lead, and we'll find out whether they can when we come back. Second and 7 following the timeout. Trips to the right side, top of your screen, as you can see. Kramer keeps it again, tries to run, gets inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And I think that was a busted play. Kramer was looking for something else, had to keep the ball, and that's 3 consecutive times that he's called his own number. Quarterbacks don't like to run. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Green Wave. They need to get to around almost to the 5, so we can call it 4. This time Willis and Green go wide right, top of the screen. Kramer will be in the gun on 3rd and a long 3, short 4. He'll drop. He looks. He runs. 5 out of bounds around the 2 or 3. And that will be a first down for Summerville. Justin Kramer, 4 consecutive plays of calling his own number, has put his team in position to take a commanding lead here in the Big 16 state championship game. 8:32 to go, 4th quarter. It's 26-20 right now in favor of the guys in green, the Green Wave from Summerville. A big set of downs coming up. 1st and goal from the 3. Let's see if they just throw the fade to AJ. Handoff inside to the big fullback going through. And that was Leonard Mazik, who's been playing on defense most of the day. He's in the lineup in that jumbo backfield, and he gets the ball to the 1-yard line. So it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's see if the Indians can stop him. The Green Wave, a very good sustained drive. Kramer keeps the football. He pushes over, touchdown. Justin Kramer from 1 yard away. And now it is 32-20 in favor of Greenville. And a great series for Justin Kramer and the Green Wave. He ran the ball 5 times himself during that play. We have an injured player on the field for Gaffney. Getting up very slowly here. It's like Charlie Cobb. Well, let's check that. Grayson Gentry will be helped off the field here for Gaffney with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game. It's 32-20 now in favor of the Green Wave. And I believe they will go for 2 here to try to get it to 14 points, which makes sense. So Kramer will come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll have an I formation. Millhouse will be the fullback and Myers the tailback. Double wides to the right. Man in motion is Willis. Wants to throw. Lobs it, incomplete. Incomplete on the extra point attempt. Willis was the intended receiver, and defending on the play was Shane Phillips. So it remains 32-20 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Lots of time, a lot of football to go. We're coming right back. Balderson to kick off here. It's a low squibber, going to roll around, and let's see, we'll roll out of bounds. We'll roll out of bounds about the 8-yard line. And so the ball will belong here to the Indians. And they'll spot it out at the 35 because the kick went out of bounds. So pretty good field position here for Gaffney. Still 7:50 to go in the game. It's 32-20 in favor of Summerville.
Free kick out of bounds on the green team. Penalty accepted. The ball be placed on the 35.
So Malcolm Long and company will come out with the ball at their own 35-yard line. Hemphill will be right beside him as he operates out of the shotgun. Double wide out, top of the screen. Ball handed off Hemphill. Hemphill will get to the 40 and finally tackled around the 41-yard line. He will gain about 6, and on the bottom of the pile was Andre DeWeese, the 5'8", 230-pound defensive lineman. So the game will be 6. It'll be 2nd and 4 now for the Indians. Indians can't afford to let the clock run too much. 7:25 to go in the game. Still plenty of time, but it's becoming a factor here. Long gets the snap. Going to throw the screen to Hemphill outside to the 40, 35. Still on his feet, knifes up to the 30-yard line. What a run on the far side of the field by Quentin Hemphill. That'll be enough for the first down to midfield, as Gaffney in good field position now with 7:10 to go in the game. Each team has one timeout left. Long, the quarterback, again with Hemphill to his left, or to his right. Long rolls, wants to throw, hit hard, and it will be incomplete. He was smacked as he threw it there by Matthew Kingdom. Kingdom was the guy who got the credit for the safety in the second quarter. That has made what is normally would be a 10-point game, a 12-point game. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now, right from midfield. Ball at the left hash. Under 7 to go. Double wide outs to the near side. Terry Barnes and Julian Fowler. And movement in the line, and let's see whether the green wave were drawn off or jumped offside. Let's see what the call will be. And it will be an offside call, encroachment officially, against the green wave. So that gives the Indians 5 more. And that turns 2nd and 10 into 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line. 32-20 is the score. Summerville in the lead, Gaffney with the ball. Long in the gun, wants to throw. Left side complete, and run out of bounds at the 40-yard line is Julian Fowler. James Perry ran him out, along with Harris. It will be enough for the first down for the Indians. They only needed 5. You can see in the top of your screen Phil Strickland giving some instructions to Malcolm Long. It has been an uphill battle for Gaffney, but the Indians have definitely not gone away. Barnes and Fowler to the right on the near side as Long stops the throw. Going to go Long down the left side. It will be, let's see, it looks like intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone by Josh Gaddis. And that is a big, big pick for the Summerville Green Wave. Could not tell on it who had it. But Gaddis is the guy that came up with it. And the Green Wave will get it 1st and 10 from their own 20. And now with 6:45 to go and a 12-point lead, you would think the Green Wave will run some clock. But the Summerville team likes to throw the ball, so we'll see. A.J. splits out wide to the right and Willis wide left. Kramer up behind center. Will pitch it. And nothing doing at all for the ball carrier, Dominique Myers. And I mean nothing. fact, he lost a yard or two. Shane Phillips led the tacklers in there for the Indians. So to bring up 2nd and 11 is the loss of a yard. But for Summerville, the clock continues to move. 6:15 to go. A.J. and Willis go wide right, or A.J. and Blanton, rather. Ball is handed off inside and absolutely nothing there. And boy, the Indians are playing inspired football. You can pick out the white jerseys. There are all kinds of them in there. As the runner was Kendall Millhouse. So 3rd and 12 as another loss of a yard. So 2 plays by the Green Wave have netted a loss of 2 yards. Big play coming up here. Gaffney wants the ball back, and the Green Wave would like to keep it. Kramer's been conservative so far in this drive. Let's see if he goes to the air. They're going to reverse it. Green to the 25 and down there, and he'll not get the first down. So A.J. Green on the reverse gets it out about 7 yards, but they'll come up 5 yards short of the first down and will be forced to punt. So the Indians will get the ball back as Bryant Blanton will step back to his own 10 to punt it away, and Cameron Tate stands near midfield to receive it. Good snap, no pressure. Tate is going to watch it hit as a flag goes down at the 45-yard line. And we'll see what that is. Very rarely does it not go on the team receiving the ball. But we'll check and see here with 4:36 to go. And it looks like it will go against Gaffney.
Holding, line 10, and PSK enforcement, 10 yards from the end of the kick, and a first down.
So the Indian special teams have been a little costly today. They've penalized Gaffney a couple of times, including right now, and that's a costly penalty. The Indians need all the yards they can get. The ball's going to come back to the 36-yard line, so Gaffney will have it at its own 36 with 4:36 to go. Ball will be on the left hash as the Indians go into the south end zone here at Williams-Brice Stadium. Gaffney has had the ball most of the second half. Summerville has put together one good drive, and that drive has really meant the difference. Instead of a 6-point game, it's a 12-point game. Long out of the gun. Will keep it. Wants to throw. Throws it up, caught at the 47-yard line and down to the 49 with the reception is Terry Barnes, the 5'9", 175-pound wide receiver. That's enough for an Indians first down. And a good pass by Long, who was getting some pressure. So Gaffney quickly back now with 4:27 to go. Long will take it, wants to throw again. The quick pass to midfield to the 45-40, to the 35, and down to the 33-yard line goes Cameron Tate. Another first down for the Indians, who are moving the football very well. Remember, the last Gaffney drive ended in a Gaddis interception in the end zone for Summerville. Otherwise, this thing might be closer. Long getting his call from the bench, out of the gun again with Hemphill beside him. Drops, steps up, can look, throws to the corner, incomplete. Pass intended out there. It was Tate again, but he badly underthrew the pass. So the clock stops with 1 second shy of 4 minutes to go. And a big second down play coming up here for the Indians. 2nd and 10 from the 33. Same formation, only this time 3 wideouts in the pattern to the near side of the field, which is the far. And they're going to hand to Hemphill on a counter. Hemphill to the 25-20, 15-10, he's in, touchdown. Hemphill goes in from 35 yards away, and now we really have ourselves a game. 32-26 the score. And what a great counter play devised by Phil Strickland. He sent 3 wideouts to the right side and ran Hemphill back the other way. And Harris will be in to try the point after, to get the Indians within 5. Snap, kick, good. 32-27 the score. 3:52 to go in the game. It is not over yet. The Indians will not go away. We will have the Indians kickoff coming right up. You can see right there the Indians are loading up for an onside kick here with 3:52 to go in the game. Harris is a left footer. If he hits it just right, that thing could hop high into the air. Remember, it's got to go 10 yards, got to reach midfield. Let's see what happens. Yeah, just going to kick it high into the air. It's going to be fielded and caught and down in a hurry. Goes the receiver for Summerville, that's E.J. Watson. But I think they may have shown that in case they get another opportunity, don't know. Thought they might onside it right there. Was thinking about that during the timeout, that it might be a good time, although there's still 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. It's still quite a bit of time left in this game. So if you're Summerville, you need to move the football. If you're Gaffney, you need to stop. 32-27 the score. Great Big 16 championship game. There's the situation. You can also see each team with 1 timeout remaining. And Summerville comes out with 3 wideouts to the near side. You can see bottom of your screen. Kramer in the gun. Keeps the football. Boy, he's running a lot here. He'll run it out to the 35-yard line. He'll get a couple, and that's all. Wilkerson on the stop for the Indians. Again, Summerville needs to just run some clock. But in order to do that, the Greenway will have to get some first downs. At least a couple. 2nd and 8. Kramer once again in the shotgun. Straight back. Gonna go right side. Pass is incomplete. Flag on the play, and that's a good call. No question that was pass interference called against Cameron Tate, because Green got slammed before the ball got there. So that'll be a first down. And that is something that the Indians didn't need, and Summerville needed very badly. The ball will come all the way out to midfield as a result of the penalty. And with 3:13 to go in the game, Summerville gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 from midfield. Ball on the right hash. A.J. going wide to the right, top of the screen, and Willis in the slot. Double wideouts to the left side as well. Summerville has had 1 good drive here in the second half, and they're not going to go anywhere this time. Ball carrier stuffed in there by big number 91, Alex Evans. So that will bring up 2nd down, and now 13 to go for a first down, 3-yard loss. But the clock runs. We're under 3 now, 2:45 to go. Triple wideouts. Bottom of your screen. 2:35, Kramer to throw. Green trying to catch it and just missed, and almost intercepted by Tate. Also on the play there was Shane Phillips. 2 minutes and 31 seconds to go. A 3rd and 13 for Greenville. And Summerville has really been conservative in the second half. Justin Kramer, the quarterback, ran the ball 5 straight times. But if the Green Wave want to keep the football, they need 13 yards right here. Fans on their feet at Williams-Brice Stadium. Kramer looks, drops, steps up. He's got time, rolls. Throws a rainbow into the middle of the field. Who's going to get it? Incomplete. Nobody got it. You had 4 white jerseys and 2 green ones out there. It looked like the pass was for Willis. 4th down, and the Indians will get the football. Will an improbable comeback take place? Holy smokes. Blanton will stand back at his own 32 to punt it away. Tate is back at his 20 to receive it. Good snap, no pressure, well, a little pressure, and Blanton got it away and hit a rocket. Great punt by Blanton. It rolls out of bounds around the 9-yard line. They're going to say the 10 officially. What a punt by Bryant Blanton. And so the Indians, with 2:12 to go, had 90 yards to try to win the game. A field goal will do no good. The Indians need 6. Hold on to your hat, boy. This is going to be a great finish in the Big 16 championship game, as it should be. And who would have thunk it at the half? It was 26-7 in favor of Summerville. Long in the gun. Will roll to his right. The pass, it's complete to the 15. And tackled shoestring-wise around the 18 is Terry Barnes. And a big-time tackle there by the Green Wave. Doing the honors was Ryko Glover. Quick offense, 1:45 to go. Long from his own 19. 2nd and 1. Quick pass, slant, 1st down to the 23-yard line. Reception made by Fowler, but now Long is going to have to start throwing the ball down the field. 1:37 to go. Clock stopped momentarily for the spot. The official winds the clock and it's running. 90 seconds to go. Hemphill alongside of Long. Snap back. Gonna throw. Pass complete across the middle to the 37-yard line to Cameron Tate. And now you know the Indians got to get down there. Remember, they have 1 timeout left. But they'll probably want to hold it for a big series or a big play. Long getting his call from Coach Strickland on the sidelines. 1:17 to go and the clock running. Seems like they're using some time here. Long's got it. Steps up. In trouble, down he goes. A big sack of Long. And guess who? Big number 99 for Summerville, Leonard Nazik, who has been all over the field today for the Green Wave. And now a timeout is called with 1:04 to go in the game. Final chance here for the Indians, and we'll see if they can get it done in just a second. Indians are about down to the end. 1:04 to go. It is 32-27 Summerville. Summerville looks like it will only rush 3 here. Will send everybody into coverage. Long, the quarterback, Hemphill beside him. And now they switch sides. Hemphill to the right, Long drops. Quick slant inside. And some room to the middle. To the 50, 45, 40. 35, 30, and run out of bounds on the catch by Gaffney is Tyson Petty. Holy smokes. Holy mackerel, 52 seconds to go. And the Indians have it 1st and 10 at Summerville's 25. What a run by Tyson Petty after the catch. He went through every guy on the field, and look at the congratulations on the far side. However, 52 seconds to go. This thing is coming down to the end. Long, the quarterback, Hemphill to the left. Barnes in motion to the left. The snap, the hand to Hemphill. Hemphill's going to go to the right. He's to the 21 and runs out of bounds to stop the clock. He stopped it with 47 seconds to go. Very wise decision by Quentin Hemphill. It was a 3-yard gain, but that's almost immaterial. I say almost because you could probably run a few plays here in 47 seconds. And they do need to get a first down to keep it going. It's 2nd and 7. Let's see if Long takes a shot at the end zone. Barnes in motion again to the left. Long will roll to his left. He needs it, he's going to the end zone, but he'll throw it out of the end zone. And now it's 3rd and 7, and now the first down becomes pretty important. 40 seconds to go in the game. And the Indians need 7 yards in 2 plays to keep the football. Long basically just threw that one away. As you saw, Julian Fowler was the intended receiver, but he had no chance to get it. So it's 3rd and 7 now. And the play is coming in from the bench. Here we go. Fans on their feet, as well they should, both sides. This game is down to 2 plays. And here's the first one. Chance to get it. So it's 3rd and 7 now. And the play is coming in from the bench. Here we go. Fans on their feet, as well they should, both sides. This game is down to 2 plays. And here's the first one. Long to roll again to his left. Looking, throwing it again and throwing it away. And Long has had some tendencies to throw passes long for long. So now the game is 1 play. 4th down for the Indians. The Big 16 state championship rides on this play. The Indians need 7 yards to keep the drive alive. The Green Wave need a stop to win the game and win for John McKissick his 12th state championship. A timeout is going to be called here, the final timeout of the game, called by Summerville with 33 seconds to go in the game, and the score is 32-27 in favor of the Green Wave. Remember, the Green Wave led this thing 26-7 at the half. There it is. We've got 1 play for the state championship, and it's going to be very interesting to see exactly what Phil Strickland calls here for Gaffney. He's gathered with his team on the far side of the field to devise the play. The Green Wave, of course, right there, they are figuring out a way to defense it. Now, I would suspect that Summerville will probably only rush 3. That has been the way, but keep in mind that the Indians do have Quentin Hemphill, and he's pretty good. He can run for 7 yards. The game is not over, and I'm saying it's down to 1 play because it's 4th down. If the Indians can get the first down, this thing is still going. But they have to get it now. Fans up on their feet. What a great, spectacular finish to the Big 16 championship here at the University of South Carolina. And in the backfield is Tate and not Hemphill. Long, drops, here we go. The pass, it is caught. It is caught, and it's a first down by Terry Barnes. The pass was thrown behind him. He reached around and made the catch. The Indians quickly up to the line of scrimmage. 27 seconds, clock running, and Long will spike the ball. He'll stop the clock with 25 seconds to go. What a huge, huge play. The reception by Terry Barnes, the 5'9", 175-pound wide receiver that kept the drive alive. The season was over for Gaffney, and now it's not. There's the situation. You can see no timeouts left. 2nd and 10 at this point is not that important. That's the most important thing in the middle. 25 seconds to go. Indians back to the line of scrimmage, and we're ready to go. Double wide outs to the left, 3 to the right. Long by himself. Pass, it's complete, it's a touchdown! It's a touchdown! Holy smokes, you've got to be kidding me. Cameron Tate scores. Or let's check that, was it Hemphill or Tate? It looked like Hemphill. Tate lined up in the backfield. Holy smokes, and look at the crowd. 33-32. And John McKissick looks like he will be denied. Wow. What a comeback. And now the Indians will go for 2 to try to get a 3-point lead. Long will pitch it to Tate, and he will be tackled. He will not get it. So, we're not done yet. 21 seconds remaining. There's our score on the pass from Long to Tate, or to Hemphill rather, for the winning touchdown. Winning, we say. 21 seconds to go. Not over yet. The opportunity remains for Summerville to get the football and get a couple of cracks at the end zone. And I think if you have to go back and look at this thing, you've got to say that Summerville got very, very conservative coming down the stretch, and it may wind up costing the Green Wave the state championship. Remember, it was 26-7 in the first half. That means that right now it is 26-6 in the second half in favor of Gaffney. How ironic is that? How ironic is that? 26-7 first half in favor of Summerville, 26-6 second half in favor of Gaffney. But we do have 21 seconds to go. Summerville needs a big kick return. Dominic Myers would like to get the football in his hands. He's standing at the 10. So here it goes. Harris will squib it. Myers is going to get it. Oh, it goes by him. It goes by him back to the 7. He's in trouble back there. He's trying to turn the corner. He's still up, and down he goes all the way back at the 7 with 15 seconds to go. Oh, what a bad, bad error by the special teams of Summerville. 93 yards is what is needed. 15 seconds to go. However, don't forget that Summerville has this big guy, number 1, A.J. Green, who's been known to catch a few. Kramer will have to release it for all he's worth. And let's see. Double wide outs to the right and 3 on the left. Empty backfield for Kramer, who's standing at the 1. Drops 2 steps, end zone. Steps up, wants to throw, just fires it as hard as he can. It'll be thrown out of bounds, incomplete on the far side. 9 seconds to go. The Indians of Gaffney, 9 seconds away from an absolutely improbable state championship. 33-32 to score. Does Justin Kramer have one piece of magic left in that right arm? Does A.J. Green have one big catch to go? Or is it Marquell Willis? We'll see. Wideouts everywhere. Kramer, quick throw. And I'm not sure what this is. It's to the 25. And down he goes. And the game's over. The game is over, and Gaffney has won the state championship of the Big 16. The reception on the final play was by Myers, but he had a long way to go. He had 90 yards to go, and he was never going to make it. The celebration in the middle of the field is on, and well, it should be. What a comeback by the Indians of Gaffney High School. Down 26-7 at the end of the first half. Gaffney outscores Summerville 26-6 in the second half to win the state championship for Phil Strickland and deny coaching legend John McKissick his 12th state championship. The final score, 33-32, Gaffney with an improbable, unbelievable, spectacular comeback in the second half will carry home the Big 16 state championship game. Gaffney still gathered in the center of the field, as you can see. The handshake has not come yet because the players for Summerville are absolutely sick on the near side of the field. Absolutely sick, and you can see it looks like John McKissick being surrounded by reporters out on the field as he talks about this very, very sad moment in his coaching career. 531 career wins for McKissick. He did not get number 532 today. So now the handshake is taking place. That means trophy presentations will be coming up momentarily. The final score, 33-32. The Indians of Gaffney are the Big 16 state champions here in South Carolina. Stay tuned for the trophy presentation. It's coming right up.
Especially the fans of Gaffney, please visit the Team ID booth to purchase your state championship t-shirts being printed. Carolina High School League, Roger Hazel. Congratulations. That is Ron Singleton, the Executive Director, making the presentation. Again, for tremendous season, 12-3, the lower state 4A Division I champions, Coach John McKissick, his staff, everyone connected with the Summerville Greenway. Congratulations for another superb year. Division I State Championship 2005, the Gaffney Indians. Congratulations. And remember, this game has been recorded on DVD. You can order your copy, the full game, play-by-play, from start to finish, and through the concluding ceremonies, which you just witnessed, just by calling 800, that's the toll-free number, of course, 800-776-7808, or online at 2mvideo.com.